welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Welcome on board. I love you all. God bless you. Today we will cook something very simple. Today I want to cook Kenya national dish. It's called Nyama Choma, aka grilled meat. Other people you may call it grilled meat, but in Kenya we call it Nyama Choma, our favorite food, national food. If you ever visit Kenya, make sure you ask for Nyama Choma. I'll be cooking Nyama Choma with ugali. Ugali is a staple food of Kenya. It's in English we call it cornmeal. Okay, I'll just give you like a brief explanation what is cornmeal. You know maize? You take the maize and then the maize is dried and then later it's taken to a factory where it's grinded into a powder. That powder, we usually use it to cook ugali, and we just use hot water, boiling water. I'll show you the process, don't worry, just keep locked. And we'll be cooking ugali and skuma wiki. Skuma wiki, it's collard greens and spinach, not spinach, sorry, Swiss chard. In Kenya, most people call Swiss chard spinach, but I know the difference. Swiss chard is the big one, like, I don't know, I'll show you later in another video, because this the Swiss chard that I had today, it was not all that fresh. It was breaking, because it was harvested yesterday. But next time I'll cook nice spinach. I'll show you Swiss chard, sorry. So this is my Swiss chard, already washed and cut. I cut it myself. And we cannot forget kachumbari. With nyama choma, it have to be paired with kachumbari. So for our ingredients for kachumbari, just so simple. We need cilantro or coriander. We need a big onion and lemon. So let's get it started. So today the cut that we are using prime rib. Wow, this is heavenly scent. See, there is fat inside. It's looking so nice. It's almost going to the wagyu side, you know. It's very nice, very, very, very nice. Looking nice. Very nice. So in this case, what I will do, I will cut it. Not too much, just like that. I need that will be one side, and I'll just cut it 3 times. This is enough, like that and like that, easy peasy. And we're not using so many ingredients. Nyama choma in Kenya, what we usually do, we want to feel the real taste of the beef, you know. We want to taste the beef. So what we'll do is we will just use salt and this nyama choma spices. It's our black pepper. It's our black pepper inside, and it's very, very good. So we'll just use these two, salt and nyama choma spice, nothing else. Just like that, you put salt on top. Make sure you put enough salt on top, and you just sprinkle your nyama choma spice. It's have a lot of pepper actually. Even I can smell the pepper. It's like me, I don't really like to cook with black pepper because it usually gets into my nose and I will start sneezing. That's why I don't even have black pepper or white pepper in my kitchen. Just like that, easy peasy. I don't want to put too much because I don't want to lose the flavor for nyama choma. I want to keep it locked, and then maybe you can dab like that. No need even to marinate. The Kenyan, real authentic Kenyan way, like don't even marinate it, because you don't want the spices to be too infused. You want to feel the meat, yani the meat. You want to taste the meat. And guys, you know what, I'm gonna be using the oven today to grill, because the weather today it's not really nice. It's raining on and off, so I cannot grill outside. It's difficult because the rain there, it's like something else. 20 minutes it's raining for 20 minutes, then 10 minutes it's not raining, and then on and off like that. So I decided to do it in my oven, and I'll show you something. If you want your meat to be tasty and soft, don't put it in the oven direct. You put it in a foil paper, just like that. You will see at the end, this beef, it will be very soft and juicy. We'll just repeat the process. Just like that, you place your meat like that and like that. Make sure you lock inside. You put it like it's really sealed, so that it will cook with steam. It will be very soft. I'll show you later. You will really like this recipe, and you should try cooking this recipe. I know every part of the world, they have their own way of grilling meat. Everybody grills meat, but everybody have their own way. This is a Kenyan way. Kenya. Oh, I saw some meat here. I don't want to leave anything. I love meat. Meat is sweet. Just like that, and then we will place our meat on the baking tray, like that. So everything is ready, and I already preheated my oven. Oh, it's very hot. I always like to preheat the oven, put at the lower rack down there, so that it will start cooking immediately. And that part is done. Now the next part is we will make the vegetables. Guys, for the vegetables, we'll just use onion, and something special for cooking vegetables in Kenya, sukuma wiki. We use this Royco cube. It's very tasty for sukuma wikis. This is my Colorado greens and Swiss cheddar. Yeah. And we'll just use onion and veggie, nothing else. We're not putting tomato, etc. I want to cook it like the way there is one ethnic group in Kenya called Luo. Their sukuma wiki is always on point. I love their way of cooking, so I always cook like their way. They don't put onion, tomatoes. They just put onion and cubes and your veggie and a little bit of oil. Make your oil to be extra. So right now I'll just put on my cooker, and I'll wash my hands because I touched the light. Just like that, easy peasy. Cut your onion. This chopping board, it's small. It's a baby. I bought one, and then I was given 2 free. Medium, large and small. Actually, I was not even given. I bought medium, large and small. So this is the small one. But it's good. It can chop onion if you're not having so many things to chop. It's okay. And thanks so much for those people who commented yesterday on my video. They said they will try the recipe, the grilled chicken. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It's very nice. The chicken was epic. Very nice, tasty. As always, this is my trick. By now, I know you know how I check to see if my pot is hot. Like that. Until I feel the heat coming on my hands. Then the time I know I can put my oil, because I like to cook with a hot pot, not cold. If you cook with hot, it's quicker. It's quicker, and then the oil will be hot quickly, and when you put your onion immediately, it will start to sizzle, and it's like perfecto. And right now at the right temperature. So I'll put my oil. And I'll put little bit extra. As I said before, skuma wiki, they need little bit extra oil for that tasty. For it to be tasty. But if you're sick, maybe you have diabetes, those illness that you don't need to cook oil, still you can still eat skuma wiki. Don't put oil. You can like blanch it, you know. It's okay, you eat according to your health, how your health is. So guys, now onion in. You see what I was telling you? The oil is hot. I like this. That sound makes me feel like I'm in the kitchen. Just little stir. And let me tell you something. You know, onion, if you're cooking food, make sure you put a lot of onion in your food. Onion tends to give food flavor more than tomato, more than even these spices you see here. Onion is the master in the kitchen. I'll call onion the king of the kitchen. For me, onion is the king of the kitchen. Now you put your Royco cube in your onion. I like to put it here so that it will cook. Just like that. And then you stir. Wow. This is looking fantastic. And guys, I don't want my onion to cook so much that it will to be very brown. So my onion, for me, it's done like that. I always cook onion, depends with what I'm cooking. That's how I'll make the onion to be brown. For this one, for this kuma, it's done. I don't want to cook like too brown. This is perfecto. And guys, another thing, I'm not using salt because this Royco cube, it has salt already. And as we know, Swiss chard, it always has salt. So if I put salt, it will be extra. And I don't want to eat food that have too much salt. When you put like that, you stir. Give it a stir like that. Wow. Mix it up. Then you add the rest. Now you add the rest. And you know, these vegetables, they will shrink. They will tend to shrink. As they cook, they will tend to shrink. And you are not cooking them for a very long time. I'll show you. I'll just stir. 1 salt. It has salt, enough salt. Actually, the accurate salt. Then after 5 minutes, our colorant Swiss chard is ready. So we'll just turn off the gas, just like that, and let it cook with the steam. And we will put water for our cornmeal ugali. Let it boil. Now what we will do is we will for the grilled meat I'll be putting some onion later. When we will be checking, I'll put some onion. So I'm using this white onion because you know white onion is sweet. I'll use the white onion to put in the meat. I'll show you. This is for the grilled meat, Nyama Choma, and this is for kachumbari. And I will not make too much kachumbari, so I'll add this one for the grilled meat. I don't want too much kachumbari because I have these veggies. If I didn't have veggies, I'll add so much. I'll make so much kachumbari, but for now, I don't want. Our cornmeal water is ready. We'll just put it in the pot. That's enough. And then now we'll turn on our gas. We'll turn on our gas. And I just finished making the kachumbari. As you saw, I was cutting. It's just onion, tomatoes, and coriander, and lime, and salt. You can put chili, but today I don't want to eat chili. I'm not a very chili person, and today is that day that I really don't want to eat chili. So I'll not put chili in my kachumbari. And voila, it's ready. So now I'll just cover it, just like that. And I'll put the lemon on top. If someone wants to add lemon, they can always add, no problemo. And now we wait for the water to get hot. You know, I always use this maize, cornmeal. It's called a maize. This is very, very good. For me, this is the best. You know, I've been used to eating iwisa, those who know iwisa, for like maybe more than 10 decades. And when I'm in Kenya, I was looking for something that will take me back to iwisa, and I found my baby. So this is what I always cook with. I'll show you the process of making ugali, but I have some left here, so I have to finish this one. So we'll use this first. You just put your corn maize flour inside. You measure with your eyes. Don't put too much. And then you start to do like this, to fold. You fold it nicely. Remove, fold. Be aggressive. In this point, you need to be a little bit aggressive. Don't fear the cooking stick and the ugali. And I think my ugali is little small, so I'll add water. So guys, you see, like now, I saw my ugali, it's little bit small, and I'm so hungry. So I'll add hot water. Immediately it starts boiling. So every time you cook ugali, make sure you have hot water with you. Because in case of emergency, just like I did right now, you just put your hot water. You cannot put cold water, please, in your ugali because it will backfire. It will become like stale. It's like you are baking something and then you remove it from the oven for a few minutes. You know it will not cook. It will backfire. So as I can see, my ugali, it's look a little firm. I don't like it to be so firm. So again, my hot water will come in. I'll put hot water. See, it's boiling. And then you mix again. Fold. And now I think I cooked too much ugali. Now this one, I have lunch for tomorrow. Or maybe breakfast. I always eat breakfast ugali with black tea. My favorite since I was a kid. Or maybe ugali with Sprite. You should try that. It's also amazing. Ugali and Sprite. Oh. It's a game changer. What you need to look now, you need to look if you find any like balls, you know. This at this point you need to be smooth, nothing, like no balls. So that's why I told you to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Fold. Don't fear the cooking stick. Like that. And then, and guys, my cooking stick, it's very big. I really need to change it. It's very big. Like, I don't know who created this thing. The other one I had, it broke. It was easy to maneuver. This one, it's extremely big. If I hit you with this, man, you'll run away. Don't forget to keep on stirring, turn it all around, leave it. Like right now, we want to check on our grill how it's going. Oh, the heat is too much. I almost burned my eyeball. Wow, it's coming good. See, too much fat. So now I'll put the onion on top like that, just for flavor. Wow. Onion in. Remember, we have white and red onion. I don't know who said it's red onion, and for me it looked like purple. They should have said purple onion. Onion in. Wow, and this one, it's even lucky. It's have one piece of coriander. The coriander I was using for cutting, making kachumbari. So it will be more flavorful. And we leave it to cook. And our ugali is ready. You just mold it like this. But If you don't know how to mold, no problem, because molding have no effect on taste. You see how you know your ugali is cooked? Look at the pan here. It's like burnt. That's how you know your ugali is cooked. And another thing is that now the whole room is smelling like ugali. And it's done. We will remove our ugali and be putting it straight to the hot pot, in the hot pot, because we want it to be hot, just like that. And always put, after you finish cooking ugali, you put water on that cooking pot, because actually you cannot even wash it right now. See, I told you, molding doesn't really count. See, now I'm molding again here. It doesn't really count for me. Just like that is fine. And ugali is done. And we check on our meat. You remember our veggies? See, they're still steaming hot. Looking good. Right now we check on our meat. It's cooking nicely, but remember, the reason why we put the foil, we want it to cook with the heat, in like not direct fire. We want it to be like it's baking, so it will be soft. We'll give it like 10 more minutes. I'll show you what we'll do next. Now we'll check on our meat to see if it's ready. And voila, it's ready. We'll remove it from the oven. I'll just turn off the oven. See, it's too much fat came from this meat. You see, all this is fat. Wow, it's super hot. Now we see the moment of the truth is here. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Looking fantastic. Very nice. It's cooked to perfection. Now we can cut and see. Wow. See, it's very easy to cut. Easy to cut, very easy. Wow. You know, beef tend to be very hard here in Kenya. What I think is that they always sell old cows to the butchers. They don't sell like veal. I've never seen veal here. I'll try and see if there is veal. So if you want your beef to be soft, if you, let's say you have some small kids, this is the best way to put in the foil. Then you wrap it in the foil and put it, even on the grill actually. If you still want it to be soft, like the way it is soft right now, you just do the same thing. Wow. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Super juicy. Now we will plate our meat. You see our cornmeal, it's still very hot. I'll try and mold just like that. Easy, easy. And our veggies, you remember we cooked some collard greens with Swiss cheddar. You should eat more greens more than meat, actually, guys. The healthy way. And not forgetting our cucumber. Mix well, because you remember we put lemon, so the lemon, it's down, the juice of the lemon is down, so like that. And our kachumbari is ready, like that. And it's ready now. This is how I'll do presentation. I'm not so good at it. You can always correct me. The moment of truth has come. So we'll taste our food for the day. I'll start with the Swiss chard and collard greens. Thick, nice, very nice. Huh? We do our corn. Actually, this is how we eat. I'll show you how we eat. Like, you take ugali, you do like this, play with it, make even a hole, and then you put your veggie on top, and then you take meat on top, and then kachumbari. You do the combination, so you'll be lost in flavors. Everything will be blasting. Your mouth will be confused. What's happening? My God, that meat, it's so fat. This fat is amazing. Mixture of this fat and ugali, please try. It can never go wrong, never. I can swear on that. Oh, I'm not supposed to, but it's amazing. You should try this recipe in your kitchen, wherever you are. It's easy, and maybe you don't have collard greens, spinach, or Swiss chard in your area. You can use any other green vegetables. There's so many green vegetables. It's a good pair. Anything green with this meat and cornmeal, it's very good. If you don't have cornmeal in your area, you don't have that maize, you can use semolina. It's also a substitute to cornmeal. Sometimes back I used to eat semolina with the same, but maize cornmeal, it's always the best. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching my videos, for subscribing, for liking and sharing. I really appreciate. God bless you so much, and I'll tell you bye bye from Nairobi, Kenya. Until next time, adios and peace.